Hi there, vinyl community, music lovers, anybody who's just stopping on by. My name's Tom. You're watching my channel, High Rant District. And today is going to be part one of a two-part series that I'm going to call How Long Should I Hold a Grudge? This episode is going to deal with Limited Fanfare Records. Now, I received a package from Limited Fanfare Records. This package is unopened. I received it on December 22nd of 2014. So it's been almost a year and I haven't opened the thing yet, so I've been so ticked off at them. So I ordered a record back on November 22nd of 2014. A new record called, I think it's called Mexican Coke by the band Denny and the Jets. I ordered directly from Limited Fanfare Records. They are the band's label. And it got to be December 15th, just over 3 weeks later. I hadn't heard a thing. I got an email the same day I placed an order saying, hey, we received your order. But I hadn't heard anything about when it was shipping. It got to be 3 weeks later, and the place is in Florida, I'm in Oregon. It's all right, it's over 3 weeks, so I'm like, hey, I shot an email to the place on the 15th. No answer. So I did a little digging, found out the one person who is, his name is Brian, and who is Limited Fanfare Records. And on the 16th, the day after I sent an email and got no reply, I gave him a call. He gives me no reason why the record hadn't already shipped, but he claimed that he sent it on the 15th, the day before I called him. And that he said he put in some extra things for my trouble, and that he would send me a tracking number later that day. Now I was a little bit suspicious because, 3.5 weeks, not 3.5, a little over 3 weeks went by before receiving anything. So I talked to him on the 16th. On the 19th, I sent him another email saying, hey, you said you were going to send me a tracking number on the 16th. I haven't received a tracking number. Record hasn't shown up yet. What's the story? I'm a little bit suspicious here because, placed this order over 3 weeks ago, now pushing 4 weeks. Nothing's showed up. I email you on December 15th after placing an order on November 22nd. We're in the same country. And nothing has shown up. Then you say, hey, here's the tracking, I'll send you a tracking number. You don't send a tracking number. So it all seems kind of squirrely. And on the 19th of December, we traded a few emails back and forth. He assured me he had sent it. He actually did send us a tracking number on the 19th, even though he said he would send it on the 16th. And, I said, hey, I like buying directly from the labels whenever possible. I like getting the money in the hands of the people directly responsible for putting out the music whenever possible, as opposed to an Amazon. And I love Amazon, or whatever different middleman, they're taking a cut. So trying to get as much money to the people who are responsible in the first place. Not to be fair here, I've sent out a couple of unkind tweets as well, saying this company is, not doing what it's supposed to be doing. He accused me of slander. I said, here are the facts, placed an order, emailed you, I placed an order, 3 weeks past, nothing happens. I email you, you don't reply. I call you, you say, oh yeah, I just sent it and I'll send you a tracking number today. 3 days later, here we are. I'm like, you haven't sent anything. So that was on the 19th. And, he's like, I said, like, this is how I support, I like to support the labels directly whenever possible. He's like, I don't need your support. It says this in an email. So anyway, finally on December 22nd, package shows up. Still haven't opened it, so I'm going to crack it open now. Trusty box cutter. And let's see what he sent. Knives. Knives. And as far as carrying a grudge, You know, nobody should carry a grudge this long, but I'm not a good person. All right, so on a stiffener, it says, thanks, Tom. Sorry for the delay. Enjoy. And it's got his initials there. Here's the record that I actually ordered. Denny and Los Jets, Mexican Coke. On Limited Fanfare Records, paired with Burger Records. Burger mostly puts out, I shouldn't say mostly, but puts out cassettes. But somehow there's a partner with Burger Records. You can kind of see down there, Limited Fanfare and Burger Records. So anyway, here's the record. Also sent, let's see, a record by, looks like a band called Paper, called Sunbeam. I'm not familiar with it. Somebody on a keyboard, which usually has to be Billy Joel if I'm going to like it. And let's see, 7-inch Teeth the Yets. Not familiar with it. It's got Teeth backed by Safely Down the Road. It's on Limited Fanfare Records. So I don't know. You know, I'll give it a try. So here we are. You know, I received these in December of 2014. It's October of 2015, so it's 10 months later, and I'm finally cracking these open. I guess it doesn't matter how long I hold a grudge on this one. You know, they don't want me ordering again. And even if these albums that he sent me are tits, I don't know. You know, it's like, I do know. I wouldn't order from him again. You know, just be straightforward. In the email he sent on the 19th, he said, you know, I don't want your support. And, you know, you don't know what goes on. Things happen, I think is how he phrased it. I think he said things happen in a business that's run by one or two people. I work in a very small business, and not communicating for over 3 weeks when somebody places an order, never fly. Never fly, and we'd be out of business. So anyway, how long should I hold this grudge against Limited Fanfare Records? You know, they don't want me ordering anyway, and I'm kind of a dick, so I'm going to hold a grudge against them. But I'll play the records, and if I don't like them, I use them as frisbees. Thanks for watching. Oh, next episode, we'll talk about my beef with these are unopened records from Vinyl Me Please. Join me next time, won't you? Bye.